Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to day 5 of the Wild Thane 30-day yoga challenge. My name is Jonas, just in case if this is your first video with me. We will get started for our daily yoga. Let's come to the front of our mats. Let's step that left foot back. Bring your hands onto the mat, bring that left knee down. And let's just inhale up into a low lunge. Just nice and easy here. Bring your hips forward. That back foot could be tucked or untucked. Squeeze your left glutes. You feel a stretch in the front of that left thigh. Don't dump all your weight into your hips. Keep it nice and strong here. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your shoulders. So you feel a stretch in your armpits here. Reaching the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Take nice, easy breaths here. Now let's bring our hands onto the mat. Bring that left knee up. And then bring your chest forward so you're kind of over that right thigh. Your hands are at your side into airplane. That left leg is straight. So we're doing the airplane lunge here. Reach the crown of your head forward. Don't dump your chest onto your right thigh. Keep it up so you're engaging your core. You bring your arms up behind you. Again, just keep on breathing. I know it's going to be difficult sometimes. You have choices in yoga. You could always think to yourself, when are we going to get out of this pose? Or you could actually get out of it if you need to. There's nothing wrong with that. Or you could just keep on pushing through the uncomfortable. And just breathe. Grow to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. We're practicing resilience here. It may be a little bit deeper. And then let's bring our hands to the floor. Let's straighten that right leg. And bring that left foot up. You can even grab a block here. I'm going to grab a block. So this is called a Warrior 3 prep or a one-legged standing split. Try to get your spine nice and long, going out and then down. Kicking that left foot back. If that right leg is straight, have a little micro bend in it. Try to keep that left hip in line with your right. It will want to come forward or want to come on top of each other, but try to keep it down. Keep it in line with your right hip. Hold this for one more breath. And bring that left foot up and stand up. Reach out towards the ceiling. And come on down into mountain. Good. Let's do the other side. Step that right foot back. Bring your hands onto the floor. Bring that right knee down. And inhale up into a low lunge. Squeeze that right glute. Again, if you ever have pressure on your knee whenever it's on the floor, you could always fold up the mat or put a towel underneath it. That's why I tuck my toes here in this lunge. Because my knee can be a little sensitive. So if you're sensitive too, there's things you could do to protect it and make it feel good while you're doing this. Let's bring our hands onto the mat. Bring that right knee up. Kick that right heel back. Bring your chest forward. Straighten that right leg. Bring your hands out into an airplane. Try to bring that left knee above your left ankle, reaching your head forward. Good way to stay present in yoga is to constantly check in with your body. Is my heel going back? All the corners of my feet on the floor? Am I engaged in the pose? Take one more breath here. Bring your hands onto the block or onto the floor. Bring that right foot up. Kind of start off reaching your spine forward, reaching your head forward, then come on down. Going over that left leg, pushing that right foot as high up as you can. Keeping the right hip in line with your left. Maybe every exhale you get a little bit deeper in this stretch. Now let's bring that right foot to meet your left. Come on up. Reach your hands up towards the ceiling. And exhale back down into mountain. So now we're going to practice tree. So you can stay at the front of your mat. This is a balance pose, so if you need to come off your mat, if your mat's too squishy, feel free to come off it. You can even grab a wall if you feel like your balance is a little shaky, which is fine. But plant that right foot. Start to bring the weight off your left foot. You can decide where you want to put that left foot. You could always just balance on that big left toe. You could put it on the inside of that left calf. Or you could bring it on the inside of your right thigh. Check your hips. Your hips should be squared with each other. Make sure you're not going out to the side. Make sure that left knee is going out too. So it is a little bit of a groin opener. You could bring your hands onto your chest, onto the side, up towards the ceiling. I'm going to go into a cactus arms, it's kind of a chest opener. If you want to get a really good stretch in this cactus arm, bring your elbows out and try to bring your hands behind your elbows. As you balance, focus on a spot, maybe 6 feet in front of you on the floor. If you have good balance, you want an extra challenge, you can look up at the ceiling. Want to make it impossible, just close your eyes. Keep on reaching the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Let's slowly come on down. Shake out that right leg. Plant that left foot. Slowly bring the weight off your right. Again, decide where you want to put that right foot that best suits you. Never put it on your knee. Just don't want to put any pressure on your knee there. Check in with your hips. Make sure that left leg is nice and engaged. It'll be a good base for you to help with your balance. Put your arms in any position you like. Balances are great because you can't think of anything else besides staying upright. You're focusing on those little micro muscles you don't really think about. Thinking about those little micro energies running through your body. Let's start to slowly come out of this. Good. We'll finish off with a yogi squat. Grab a block here for demonstration purposes. So let's just have your feet out. So maybe your heels are about hip distance apart. And let's come on down. Your knees should be tracking with your toes. Go in the same direction, bringing the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. If you feel like that you're gonna fall back, if you bring your head up, you could always use a block here to put underneath you. This is also a good way to make this a little more passive if you want it to be more passive. If you feel like you don't have the ankle flexibility, you could always roll up the end of your mat and put your heels on the rolled up part of the mat. Now we'll keep bringing your heels up, and that'll help with your ankle flexibility. You could put your elbows in the side, you maybe push out your legs. You could kind of settle in this, go back and forth. That feels good. You feel like you can't get your hips down all the way. If you're up here and you have your hands down, that's a good spot too. Do not worry about that. Everyone's different. I just have pretty open hips. So just hang out here just for a little bit. Move around. And when you're ready, just stand on up. All right, that was day 5. Yeah, day 5. So hope you're enjoying the series so far. Just leave any comments or questions to me. You can subscribe to see when the new video comes out. And I hope you all have a good day. See you all tomorrow. Stay well, everyone.